We're going to learn about how we can use an online program that's free, web-based, where you can do the same kind of editing that you could do using your phone with Photoshop Express Mobile to complete this project. So if you prefer to use your computer, you can do so to do this edit. So first, you'll want to go to this website, Pixlr.com. Then you'll click on Advanced Pixlr E. From here we're going to go to Open Image and go to where you have your portrait saved. We're going to do a really large resolution. We'll just do Ultra HD. Okay, after you've added in your base layer, which is going to be the portrait, we're going to add in a new layer from an image, and we're going to bring in our landscape. Once that loads, we can move it around. If we're on the Move tool, that's this one on the left-hand side at the top. If we want to have a different size for it or orientation, we can do so. To change how large it is, we can drag these little boxes to make the image larger. So let's say we want to have it a little bit different size. If you do Control minus on your keyboard, or Command minus if you have a Mac, you can make the artwork smaller, and you can make it make your picture layer a little bit different size. So here's how you can rotate it if you want a different rotation. So next we're going to change what type of blending mode we have for this. So this little check mark allows you to see it or not to see it. So that's something that's good to know. So if we click this little three box, or a three circle thing here, we'll get to the blending mode. We're going to change this to be overlay. Now if we want it to be semi-transparent, we can lower the opacity down here. It can be one option for us. Now let's say that we want to see the person's face through here. Well, then we might use something called the eraser tool, which we can change the softness. Usually we want to have a real soft eraser that we're working with. We can change the size of the eraser as well there. But I'm going to just erase the image from this layer a little bit along the face of my subject here. I need to go with a much larger brush size here to make this go faster. I want to be able to see a little bit more of the person's face. Sometimes the website will get a little bit glitchy if you're trying to do too much all at once. If you didn't like something that you did, you can always click back in time with the history tool here. Next, I'm going to bring in an image, which is my texture. I'm going to Control minus on my keyboard here to be able to zoom out. Just going to make my texture layer a little bit larger to go to the edge here. Then I'm going to do the same kind of thing where I change the blending mode. Now this time I'm going to do soft light just to have a slightly different look in it. Again, we can do a different type of transparency on it. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this layer. So I've got it highlighted. I'm going to erase away just a little bit of that texture from the face of my subject. Again, this is kind of your choice for what you want to do there. Alright, next I'm going to add in my color layer. So we've got that in here. I'm going to make it an empty layer. And then I'm going to use the paint bucket tool to fill in a color. So I clicked on this top color here. That's going to be what I'll be using. And for this example, I'm just going to do a red layer. Click in once, and it covers it. Now I need to change the blending mode. You could try color if you'd like. That's an option in this mode. And then I'm going to lower the opacity down so we just start to have a hint of that color come in to the artwork. Again, a lot of these things are going to be your choice as to how you want it to look. After you're totally done with your edit, we'll go File and Save. We want it to be a JPEG. We can choose the quality, and then we can click Download. And it's going to download our finished artwork to be able to turn in on Schoology right there. So again, this is an option if you don't want to use an app on your phone to do the edit. You could use a computer, any computer that has access to the internet, to be able to do the edit through this web-based program called Pixlr.